Got a full mouth. Welcome to the weekly reading. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your Mother's Day weekend. If you're not a mother yourself, I hope you treated the mothers or the mom in your life with lots of love. All right, I'm just making sure you're plugged in. Yeah, I had a really nice weekend. It was still mixed with some other stuff, but it was I definitely felt lighter this weekend than I did during the week and the during last week, and the weather has really helped. We've had blue skies, sunshine, and that really helps. And my kids treated me like gold. It was really nice. My son made me this really nice Mother's Day gift. It was a heart that said mom, and it had wings, and it was all cut out and colored really nicely. Hey, oh, Mixer, how are you? Yay! Um, yeah, it was really nice that he did that. And my middle girl, she made this social media post, like that's a collage. Hey, and hello, joyful Yogini. Wait, I can't see who that is. Oh, planting Claymore. Hey, um, and so that was really sweet. And then my eldest, she got me a bouquet of flowers, which was really nice. And then after dinner last night, my middle girl, she said, "Will you make a TikTok with me, mom?" And it was so fun. She taught me this dance, and it was the first time that I did a TikTok with her. So that was, anyways, something so simple and silly was like the absolute best. I was really grateful for that. Yeah, but life has been challenging. I don't know if I think everyone is having their own challenges right now. You can pipe up and let me know how you've been doing. Maybe you are just having a great time right now, which is awesome. And you know what? That's a really good sign that you are in your flow. If you haven't been having heaviness over the past little while. But last week was heavy for me. The week before, head cold. I was exhausted, just needing to be in bed. um yeah, I have a lot of emotions that have been coming up. And I even had a dream last night. I won't say who, but of someone having a knife to my throat. And happened a couple of times during the dream. It was terrifying, and I woke up going, oh, wow, so I'm releasing lots of shit here. But then stuff happened. I'm like, oh no, because that happened. That's a representation of why I had, it was like, give me your forewarning of like, this was to come, and this is the way you're gonna feel. So yeah, it's been intense. And yeah, I'm gonna get into the weekly reading in a second, but I wanted to share this because you might be able to relate. And if you can relate, I just want you to know that I'm giving you a big hug, because it's not that easy. And I am someone who is very positive. Hey, the name Joyful Yogini, right? I'm very optimistic. I always try to see the silver lining in things. I usually work through emotions fairly quickly. I'm human. I get emotions like everyone else, right? But I can usually work through them quicker. But this has been the heaviest I've ever felt and I've ever experienced. And last week I said to a friend, I'm like, I think I'm going through depression. Like, I've never felt such heaviness before. Who's there? Oh, Jose. Hey, Jose. And Angus. Hey, hello. Yeah, it's been, wow. I'm using all the tools I can possibly use right now. So I'm glad I have tools, I'm needing to use them all. I'm calling a friend, and either talking on the phone or going for a walk, letting out some tears or letting out some anger so I can let the energy just move and flow, right? Move. It's not a sign of weakness. It's just like that you don't want to hold on to the energy. You got to let it flow. That could be a song. There is definitely a song. Let it go. Let you flow. Oh, that is it a Beastie Boys? Anyways, there's a couple different songs that was going on in my head. Yeah, I've been doing that. I've been listening to solfeggio frequencies. I've been doing yoga. I've been doing meditations. I've been doing some cannabis too. I've been listening to music. I've been going out, making plans, seeing people. I'm just doing my best. And then sometimes I'm like, I just need to lay down and not talk to anybody, you know? And so make sure you have some tools, tools that you can use to help you to get through whatever you might be going through. And if you are on cloud nine right now, if you're in a good place, that is so fabulous. And hey, if you're in that place where you can keep your energy protected and feeling great, then pump other people up around you, right? You can use that to like pump it up, because not everyone is in all that great of a place. We have to keep on cleaning out our energy too, just because of the collective, right? Like, especially empaths, we can take on energy from everyone around us. So I just reminded myself I got to clear my energy. So for this week's reading, I'm going to pull cards from the Animal Tarot deck, and we'll see what messages want to come forth to help us with these transitions that we're going through. And I think Mercury is going into retrograde. Is it later today or tomorrow? It's coming right up. Things are slowing down, and they're slowing down so we can simmer in them. Okay, Jose says energy level are flowing, pump up the gym, pump it up while the feet are stomping. What does that go? And the beat is pumping. Look around, the heart is thumping. I can't remember all the words. I use it all. Pump up the gym, pump it up. I wish you were my mom. Oh, uninstall. Hey, I can be your online mom. I've had other people online call me mom. That's fine. Can't tuck you in, but hey, I'm here a few times a week, here for support. Okay, so we got three cards. There might be more that want to come out. What does that say? Oh, Angus. Well, that's a compliment. Thanks. um, okay, let's see what these cards are. Okay, so card number one, Magpie, proper use of secret knowledge. Magpie. The first thing that came to mind is a dead bird that I saw on my walk this morning. And I'm sorry if that's dark. It was a beautiful bird. So, I go onto the trails with my dogs and we were crossing the field and I saw this beautiful bird in perfect form. It didn't look like it was eaten by an animal at all. His eyes were open and it was just still lying there, and it had beautiful red on the throat, gorgeous coloring. And it just looked gorgeous, but dead. And it was really sad. It was really sad. So, something so beautiful that seems so perfect that has died. And I think the reason why this is coming to mind right now is because we could have had things in our life that have come up, whether they were long term or short term, that just seem so beautiful and perfect. And maybe you were even counting on that coming into your life and hanging out for a while. And maybe it was going to solve problems. Maybe it was just going to feel good. It was going to finally bring the happiness that you were looking for. And maybe that was a job, a relationship. Maybe it was financial flow. Maybe it was where you were going to live, school stuff. It could have been any number of things for any of you, right? And probably different for each and every one of us. But sometimes the energy stops flowing in a certain area of our life, and maybe it came into our life for a different purpose. Maybe it came in for inspiration to say, "Hey, look, you are worthy of something as awesome and beautiful as this." But let's get you something even better. Let's get you something that's even more aligned with who you are and what you're meant to be doing, how you're meant to share your beautiful, unique, amazing energy. So even though some things look so perfect, underlying there would have been some issues. You know what? If it didn't come to fruition, then there's a reason for that. Now, with the magpie, proper use of secret knowledge was the message there, right? So there's some things that you might want to be undertaking right now. You might be moving forward in right now or thinking about moving forward in. And keep it under wraps for now, because as soon as you tell other people, the energy of the flow can get muddied. Because even though someone might have your best interests in mind, they have their own judgments. And then their own judgments can muddy that energy. So think of, oops, you're falling over. Was that a good trip? I hope you didn't puke with sudden, whoa. Oh, what is this one? I think this cord. Sorry, guys. There's my ceiling. Did you? I hope you didn't see anything crawling up there. No spiders. I saw a spider in my sink this morning. I'm like, oh, okay. The black one. It wasn't massive, but big enough to be like, oh, wow. It's kind of ugly. Don't want you crawling on me at night. Um, but it's also about weaving your web. Sorry, this is wanting to come in right now. It's like you're creating your map. You're weaving your web, your fate. And that's happening through where our thoughts are right now. So we really need to focus our intentions, and we muddy our energy. So keep some things under wraps as you move forward gently, skillfully. They're showing me a black panther right now, kind of sleek, going through the jungle or the woods, right? Like going through stealth like. And so that's what we should be doing right now. And because we're going into Mercury retrograde, it's going to be things that we're moving forward in right now where the ideas had already come up ahead of time. Okay? Because that's what we're growing, what we're percolating, what we're wanting to get our claws in. All right. The next card is Cicada. Happiness from the past. Happiness from the past. So I need to get something out of my on the side of my mouth. I'm just going to do it. And it was delicious. All right. So, either it's a person from the past, an organization from the past, something, as the card says, from the past is coming back into your life, and they probably already showed some signs of coming back in. And you will be getting some attention from them in some way. And it's going to boost your spirits. It's going to, elevate that joy factor, open up your mind to opportunities. It's going to create some inspiration. You don't know where this is going to go. You don't know whether this is going to, okay, they're showing me knitting a blanket or crocheting a blanket. They're showing me that. And so, when that blanket is complete, they're showing me going over you and creating some warmth and safety and security. It could also be a temporary feeling of warmth, and you fold it up and then you're passing it on to someone. So it will be different for different people. You need to keep that mindset open, because just like they showed me that bird from this morning, they brought that back into my mind's eye, that sometimes those things will die, right? And and you need to leave some things behind. So no need to get really zoned in on defining what it means. I know sometimes I do like to do that. I'm like, oh, it could turn into this, and then I get really excited, and then I can start getting more zoned in on what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna look like, what it's gonna look like. But then that it's not allowing the energy to flow, it creates constriction around the energy. So just be treat it as an adventure as to how this um, someone or organization from the past is going to impact you moving forward. Oh, Disco's in the house. Hey, Yogini. I think your stream is stuck. Oh, no way. Huh. Disco, if you're still there, let me know because it does look stuck on my end. If anyone else, if the stream is flowing for you or if it's stuck for you, let me know. Okay, the final card, Blue Jay, proper choice and use of power. Okay, so um, Blue Jays are known for being like the bullies of the birds because they'll go after what they want, and like they'll dive bomb other birds, scare them away, take their food, like they can be aggressive sometimes. That they're beautiful birds, they have a beautiful song. I actually have the blue jay as my abundance bird just because I chose it because I think they're beautiful looking. I like the way they sound. They have that distinct call that I know it's them, and it brings me joy. I didn't even know about the dive bombing, about them being aggressive, right? When I chose them as my abundance bird. So, but this message is being careful about how you're throwing your weight as opposed to using it as a place of power. So they're showing me, I'm going to want to read what that says. They're showing me, one of those big sledgehammers. And if you're at a fair and you need to try to hit the weight scale on the floor as hard as you can to get that thing to go up and hit the bell. So they're showing me like that and using that weight to go. And even though you could get a prize, for hitting the bell and really moving your weight in that direction, if it's going to harm anyone else, if you're using your power in a can't, you have to bring me the word. Hold on. Okay, they're just saying bully. If you're doing it as if you're a bully to get your way, then things won't flow. It'll come up to bite your ass. So just watch not being manipulative, just making choices from your heart that actually feel good. So that's the warning from that. And if you do that, then abundance will come. So they're showing me a ton of bird seed for this blue. You don't have to be manipulative and a bully to like get your way. You're going to get way more abundance if you move forward with your heart and make choices that are for everyone's highest and greatest good. You know, it's important for us to make choices that are best for us. So you might see that as being an element of being selfish, right? Um, but it's not it's not meant to be in that way. Like the universe knows when you make choices that are from your heart, that you might define it, or some people might define it as selfish, but it's just distortion because it is for everyone's highest and greatest good when you make choices that are best for you, right? But not in an aggressive way, not in a bully, get out of my way type of style, right? So that's just the message that wanted to come through. Okay, so Thrax Susie, may I get a reading? Potentially. So let's see how this flows, because I just want to see if there's any other cards that need to come up. Fact Susie says, "Hi yo," and fearless tension. Yes, I am having problems viewing stream too. Oh no! What's the best streaming platform? Waiting for content. I don't know what the best streaming platform is. I think it depends on what you're doing, and I definitely wouldn't be the one with the best advice. The only advice. Are you team Amber or Depp? Oh, I haven't looked into the details of the case or anything like that. I think Johnny Depp is a great actor, but I really don't know what's going on. So I don't want to. I'm not going to pick sides. Um, so I love using Reddit. Has been fabulous. I've used Reddit. Reddit was the first place that I started streaming. So it's close to my heart using Reddit. And I love one thing I really love about Reddit is the ability to have awesome conversations. There's always people here wanting to chat. And for me, that's awesome. Now it doesn't always work, right? There's been times the stream gets shut down. It doesn't always work, but it's fun. I really like it. Now, YouTube, it has been extremely reliable. And I love being able to make the thumbnails easy and being able to do your tags, being able to save it. And it's, I can create adaptations. I really like using YouTube. I was using OBS Streamlabs so I could do a few platforms at once. That was when I was doing some stuff on Twitch. I just don't find it really user friendly. I find it a bit challenging to use. It's not as user friendly as just using YouTube. So, anyways, I don't have enough experience in that, but people who do use OBS Streamlabs or things like that, so they can go to multiple, they'd be better to ask. Okay. So what does this say? Any tips for insomnia? Oh, I'm so sorry for having insomnia. That sucks. Is it? It depends on what it's coming from. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I'm a doctor. And if you ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, then that probably struck a chord for you. Not a doctor. Anyways, I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And so if you have insomnia because your brain is like, what I recommend, that kind of sounded like a cat, but oh, wait, is that who's there? Is that Emily? Hey, Emily, how are ya? And Jose, yes, Panther style. How you doing today? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Yeah, come see, come saw. Um, if it's because your brain is reeling, I recommend having like a book at the side of your bed that you can just get it out. Like, what are the things that you're thinking? Oh, I have to do that. Get it out. If you're worried about stuff, journal about it. Again, get it out. You can talk to the emotion. Are you anxious? What are you anxious about? Are you scared about something happening that it could happen? Might write it out. How are you getting in your way? What do you want to happen? Like, just get it all out. Um, if Yeah, let me know what you think the cause is, if you know. Um, Watch caffeine intake. I find that if I have caffeine after 2 o'clock, I have a hard time. I will wake up in the middle of the night. Some foods, even if I have eggs, sometimes you can also do a food journal and track your sleep based on what you eat. Because there could be some foods that disrupt your sleep. It also Alcohol can also disrupt your sleep. Um, so just throwing some stuff out there. But hey, maybe go see a naturopath or your family doctor. Mm, hopefully that will help. I'll try that. Yes, I'm always overthinking the negative. Yeah, that will do it. Get you deep in your shit. I apologize for your night terror. It feels very surreal. Whew, yeah, definitely. Thanks. I'll try that. Yes. Okay, I already read that. I banish depression in all forms from you. Oh, new condition. Thank you. So be it. Yeah. Thanks, honey. You're making me cry. Yeah, I've been heavy. Oh, getting emotional. Yeah. It's been tough, man. It's been tough. Never been so dark in my life. Oh my goodness. But I do have ups and downs, right? I can let it go and flow and cry it out, and then I can get on a feeling good and positive, and I know it's gonna I'm just in the thick of things right now with my separation, right? I'm just in the thick of shit. And there's light at the end of the tunnel. I know that. Doesn't mean I'm not going to grieve or have issues with where I'm at, right? And so that's been part of it is embracing where I'm at because can't always be happy. And yeah, it can be tough. Preach. Emily says, "Hey girl, we love you. I'm in dark, please. Do you like plants?" Yeah. I bought myself two hanging baskets for Mother's Day. So got some flowers going on, and then my daughter gave me a bouquet, which was really really nice. So yeah, I like plants. I'm not always the best at keeping them alive. I do my best. But yeah, and I'm going out in nature all the time. 2 trail walks a day. That's also an amazing way to help to heal and ground and cleanse the energy. As I said, I'm using all the tools that I can. Trying my best here. Okay. It's good to cry. Yeah. Making plans to move forward, just one step at a time, doing my best. Hi from Clearwater, Florida. This is so positive. Oh, Eiffel Tower. Thanks, man. This is so positive as I'm crying. Anyways, good. I'm glad. Oh my God, Sarah Jessica Parker, big fan. Do I look like Sarah Jessica Parker? Yeah, today I'm doing some weird hairstyle going on. But this is what I felt like. I was in this place, so I just rolled with it. I'm just gonna flow. I'm gonna pull Goddess card now, helping us all out with wherever we're at, what Goddess has a message for us today. We have one We have more than one tool besides a hammer. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's really important for us to be gentle on ourselves today. And I was conscious of the crystals that I put on today as well. Because oh, I got a new follower. Hey. Um, yeah, just helping with the nurturing side of things. I got my Amazonite bracelet on. I didn't put on my turquoise ring. Amazonite. This actually came from Reddit. So grateful. This came from Reddit. And this one is heart healing. I can't remember the name of this one. It's like a pinky purpley. It's not rose quartz, but and then I have my gold stone, which is also healing, and my citrine for abundance and joy. Oh, thank you. You wish you could take the pain away. Oh, Emily. Do a spell to rid negative energy like an egg cleanse and claim back your power. Oh, I've never done an egg cleanse before. That sounds pretty cool, Emily. You have to tell me more about that. All right, so let's go here. Woo. Oh, interesting. Pelé. Makes me think of the soccer player, Pelé. But this is about divine passion. Sarah loved you in Hocus Pocus. Thanks for making me feel good, historical. Okay, Belay, thanks for the laugh. That's what I need. Laughter is also another amazing tool. When you can, watch comedy, right? Listen to comedy. Oh my goodness, I found a new comedian I really like. Um, Tony, his last name, Tony B. His last name is, oh, it's not sticking in my head. I'm so sorry. I will quote him another time if you want me to pass on a link to his stuff. Oh, he's funny. Okay, but I know we all have our own unique sense of humor, right? Okay, so be honest with yourself. What is your heart's desire? What I love about the energy of this card right now. Okay, sin redeem. I'll answer that after. Like you upvote. Oh, thanks, man. Nice smile. Thanks, historical. Okay, so what I love about the energy from this card is when you think about a volcano, it is like deep in the earth, boiling, bubbling, like disruption. That is huge disruption. So, shit that has not been working for you, that shit is bubbling up to a fucking climax, which sounds pretty good, but it can actually be not so comfortable depending on the type, right? And so, it is coming up for cleansing. Like this is huge cleansing energy. And it's forcing us to dig deep and to really connect in with what is important to us, what is our passion. And just to be totally raw and open, like I'm having disruption in every fucking area of my life. We got the financial shit going on, we got the career shit going on, the relationship, of course, that's all crumbling and needing to be cleansed. Got some health stuff going on. We got a whole combination of shit. Just it's a shit show. That's what I'm going through, right? And you might feel the same in your life, right? Like I'm I'm no different than anyone else. My shit isn't stinkier or worse than anyone else's, right? Like we all got our shit. And it's all coming up and it's forcing us to look at it and to go, what the fuck, universe? Like, this is what I want. What the fuck are you throwing me this? Like scraps? Like seriously, this is what's been coming up. And then the mind fuck of like, well, but I should be grateful for this, but I can't fucking live off of that. But fuck, that's something. It's something, right? Gotta so that's kind of like what has been part of what's been going on and different fears coming up. So fear and anger and sadness and just all this stuff coming up for cleansing, like a big volcanic shit show. But it's the perception of me calling it a shit show that's actually inaccurate. The shit that I'm referring to is how it's making me feel, right? The discomfort of it. It's kind of shitty to go through, right? But in reality, it's creating a big cleanse. Out with the old, when there's a big volcanic eruption and when it flows out, it's destroying everything in its path. It's burning it up, right? And we're needing to start fresh. And so it feels right now as if, oh, I'm getting emotional again. It feels right now as if the universe is like, we're going to take it down to the studs or take you down to the studs. We're demolishing this shit and we're starting fresh and you need to trust. And so getting in that place of trust is going to help us to make it to the other side and nurturing ourselves and being gentle and getting the support that we need. Yeah. Why didn't I bring Kleenex knowing that it's been a shit show? um, what does it say? Sorting your life is hard. Also, be easy on yourself. Yeah, we're getting to Mercury retrograde. Yeah. Is that starting tomorrow? Or is that late this afternoon? Starting fresh can be scary. Caleb lost everything and he feels because of that he's a better person. When you're the lowest, there's nowhere to go, right? Yeah, there's nowhere where to go when you're at the lowest, that's for sure. I'm sorry, I'm so snotty. I think I have Kleenex right there. We'll be in a way better place if I can just like let this shit out. Hold on. Okay, better. So I had said that, it's important. We need to ask for help too. So in some cases, I'm calling on friends. I'm like, okay, I just need to like, blah. And I don't want to feel heavier. Like, no need to go, yeah, it's going to get worse and worse and more. Like, I don't need that. Just let me get it out and then let's build it up together, Um, but because and again, maybe you can relate to this, but because I'm going through, let's say, this separation, there's a lot of shit that I'm dealing with, and I need to get my house ready to sell, not knowing where I'm going to live, what I can afford. That part can be scary. I needed to get into that place of trust. But when you're feeling heavy, like when I've been feeling heavy, last week I was heavy the majority of the week, if not the whole week, other than the weekend, right? I started to feel a bit better. And the week before, I wasn't feeling well. Um, it's really hard to get stuff done when you just want to be in bed, like during the depth, it can be hard to get stuff done. So what I decided is like, oh, in our community, we have a Facebook group called Helping Hands. And so I decided I'm going to put a post and say, hey, I need some help decluttering and painting, and whoever wants to come over and help, I could totally use it. So that's what I'm going to do. So ask for help, guys. Don't do it alone. You don't have to do it alone because it's going to be so overwhelming. There's been many days when I felt extremely overwhelmed. So I think this is a mental health stream, isn't it? But thanks for the safe space, guys. I appreciate it. And I'm hoping that other than shedding my snot and tears in front of you, that you've been able to get something that helps pet dogs. Yeah. Yeah. Got one over here. If you can really see her. There's one. She's lying right there. No, she moved to get help. To say hi, kind of. There's one. My other one, I'm not too sure. Oh, he's on the ground, sprawled out. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Emily says, you've got this. I'd be there so fast if I wasn't in a different province. Ah, thanks. Oh, what does it say? Ooh, I feel like moving would be good for you. No, scary, but it might feel good just to get out where you are. Yeah. Yeah, I think it will be good because I think the issue being here is that it keeps coming back and there's some disrespect. So that would be, oh, Red. Thanks, Red. Thanks for the love. Oh, thanks, Emily. I love you guys too. All right, I'm going to pull one more goddess card because I feel like this next goddess card is, I don't know. I was going to say give us some extra nurturing. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Mary Magdalene came up. There's a few actually that came up. I was feeling nurturing, and Mary Magdalene came up. Unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. And I got to tell you, that's really hard when people come at you with energetic knives, right? That can be really tough. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So you don't have to push yourself beyond the energy that you have. Take it in stride. Rest when you need to rest. Move when you can move. And Abundita Prosperity came up. What a beautiful card. Makes me want to cry, actually. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So that's pretty awesome. I think I'm too emotional to go in more depth, at least at this point. Isis, past life. The situation involves your past life memories. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, there you go. If you have a lot of emotion as well as I do around a certain, those cards are on point, Isis, yeah. If if you have, yeah, a lot of intense emotion over a certain area in your life, know that's a past life, and not just necessarily one past life. It could be several past lives, the same person in there, the same situation coming up as part of your soul's contract to learn and grow from it. So it's when everything is bubbling up, it's not just stuff from this lifetime, it's like all the past shit coming up, and it's also cleansing out ancestral lineage too. So there's a big upheaval. It makes me want to go back. I don't know where that volcano card is, but it makes me go back to that huge disruption that it's creating. But yeah, be open. I just want to go back to the Bundita card. I feel like I can go there now. But yeah, there is abundance coming, and not necessarily in a specific form, not necessarily financial. Pete Ben, your Reddit was frozen, but YouTube Live is working good. Okay, Pete Ben, thanks for coming over, hun. Yeah, if this freezes, guys, you can always come to my YouTube. YouTube, it's very consistent with the stream that comes out. So, um, yeah. So thanks, Pete. Much appreciated. Yeah, so abundance can come in different forms, and maybe it's support, maybe it's the words that you need to hear, maybe it's, hey, it's the help I can get with getting the house ready to sell, maybe it's going to be someone connecting you to the right person so you can get the job that you're looking for. There's abundance that could come, and maybe it's literally going to be financial. Here's a check. That would be pretty sweet, right? So anyways, it's coming, and we need to trust, even though we might feel like we've been trusting for so long and still nothing has happened, right? Because that for me brings up the tears of like, holy shit, like, how much longer do I need to trust? Right? So I need to let go of the past, to just once again step into the present and move forward. So, wow. Hey, again, thanks for the safe space to be able to flow with it. Yeah, I guess I feel pretty comfortable if I can be blowing my my nose in front of all of you. Thank you. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, what does Emily say? You got to claim that power back, girl. I know you'll get there. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I needed to hear that, Emily. I was not feeling in my power. Not from what happened yesterday, not from what happened this morning. Like, I definitely was not feeling in my power. So thanks. Instead of orange, I should be wearing yellow. But orange is amazing for joy. As you can see, I'm so fucking joyful. But anyways, it is helping. The vibration of orange helps to infuse your sacral chakra, which is located between your hips. And it helps to be able to build that joy, that creativity, that abundance, that fertility. Pete Ben says, I wish I could give you a hug. You're awesome, Yuki. Oh, Pete Ben, thank you. I wish I could accept a hug from you. That would be wonderful. Emily, also green for your heart. Yeah, green or even pink. Self love, right? I actually have some stones in my pocket helping me with some stuff. So I got the pink in my pocket. Rose quartz. It was like it left my head for a second, but yeah, I got rose quartz. I cannot remember for the life of me what this one is. I don't know if it's labradorite. I can't remember, but I felt like I needed it. There, I need to bring it up to you. If you know what it is, you can let me know. I can't remember. And then this is simply salt stone, and it's good for cleansing out. It can help cleanse out even cellular waves and stuff like that. So I felt like I needed all that stuff. What's in your pocket? Or you just had to see me. Hey, see, so the orange is helping me to get into that positive place. This has been really good, actually. This has been awesome. It's helped me to cleanse out, allow the stuff to come up and flow. So thank you. And I hope, oh, look for pink tourmaline. Okay, I'll keep my eyes open for pink tourmaline. Thank you. The meditation sound for your heart is yam. Thanks for the reminder of all this. I love it. Yam. Yeah, if you guys aren't aware of that, each of the chakras have a different sound, a different vibration, a different frequency. So there's certain words that you can chant to help create that frequency of healing. You can also listen to solfeggio frequencies. Last night I was listening to them for the heart, and the day before for the heart. But yeah, you can even say yam. So thank you. I usually need to refer to my yoga book to remember is it om, is it yam, is it I often don't remember those. So thank you. So I hope everyone has a fabulous week. Things might feel slower this week because of Mercury retrograde. So just go with the pace. We can't get frustrated about things moving forward. Mercury retrograde takes place for about 3 weeks. So you might find certain things are slower. But if you had initiated stuff before Mercury retrograde, those things can still happen. Those things can still move forward. Just watch communication, watch technology. Things can get wonky with communication and technology during Mercury retrograde. So just be super careful before sending those text messages out, sending those emails out, just because of the miscommunication that can happen. And back up your stuff if you can, like technology wise. And hopefully you'll have a good rest of your week. Yogini, do you have a certain day or time you come online? Live stream? Yeah, great question. So Mondays, I come live 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's Toronto time. On Wednesdays, I'm not always right on time on Wednesdays. Well, you can never know. Stuff can happen on any of the streams, but I aim for around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. And then Friday, my Feel Good Friday is 8 p.m. My Feel Good Friday is not on Reddit, though. It is on Instagram and it's on YouTube. And I'm just throwing this out there. If any of you are interested, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my Instagram. On my Instagram, I have Linktree in there. And if you are drawn to ever making a donation, just, here's a cup of coffee or whatever, by all means, I will be in gratitude and acceptance for that. And so that's my Instagram is the dot joyful dot yogini. So the dot joyful dot yogini. And my Instagram is, or my YouTube is the joyful yogini. And all my links are on my Instagram. And what does that say, Pete? Monday, 12:30 Canadian time, and Wednesday, what was it? Once more, sorry. Oh, no, that's okay. Wednesday, it's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not just Canadian time, because different parts of Canada are in different time zones. So Toronto time, to be more specific, just to be safe there. So Monday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Wednesday, 11, and then Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day from my light to your beautiful, amazing light. Namaste, everyone. I'm going to say goodbye on Reddit first because I don't feel like there's anything scrolling there. It might be totally stuck. So I'll say goodbye on Reddit. There. And what does that say, Pete? 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, 11 a.m. Yeah. Did I say p.m.? My apologies if I said p.m. But yeah, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is Toronto time. Yeah, on Wednesdays. Yeah. So thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. I needed all that. Thanks. Bye.